Hey guys, it's Ray. Today we're making pulled pork with miso glaze. Now this recipe is slightly unconventional, but I can guarantee you one thing. It's gonna taste delicious. Let's cook! To start off, heat up the pan. Put 1 cup of mirin, 1 cup of sake. Mirin and sake are both Japanese rice wine. The difference is they have different flavor profile, and mirin is sweeter than sake. 150 gram of shiro miso. Now I'm using shiro miso. This is a fermented white bean paste. It's used mainly in sauces. It has a sweet and savory flavor. Half of garlic, cut in half lemon. Just put it in, don't squeeze it. About a teaspoon of ginger, and quarter of onion. Okay, now why didn't I squeeze the lemon? Why only cut the garlic? Why only cut the onion? What we want to do is just infuse those flavor into your sauce, not overpowering the miso flavor of it. And dissolve everything together. After the miso started dissolving, put 1 bay leaf and around a teaspoon of white pepper and mix. Once it starts boiling, take it off the heat, add a couple of pinch of salt. Mix it once again, put it on the pork. This recipe calls for pork shoulder, but feel free to use pork scotch or other cuts that have high fat content and connective tissues. Cover it with aluminum foil. Pop it in a preheated oven at 150 degrees Celsius for at least 3 hours, then turn it up to 220 degrees Celsius for another half an hour. After 3.5 hours in the oven, take it out of the oven and leave it on the bench to cool for at least 15 minutes. After 15 minutes resting time, open it up, transfer the pork to another bowl. As you can see, it's already breaking up. Take off the skin, you don't need that anymore. It's done its job. Now don't throw this away. Take the fats on the top layer and smear it on your bread or any rolls that you're using. What you want is just the fat and a little bit of the sauce. This will make your bread more crispy and tasty. So after you finish doing that, put it into a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 5 to 10 minutes. Now put on gloves and start mashing up all the meat. As you can see, it's just pulling apart easily. Now I've transferred all the remaining liquid back to the pan. Now we are going to make additional sauce or final glazing for the pork. Just heat it up, dilute it with 2 tablespoons of sake, add a couple teaspoons of sugar. What you want to do here is basically adjust the flavor and seasoning. A little pinch of salt. Remember, it's already very salty from the miso paste and the salt, so you only need a little bit more salt. Bring it to the boil and reduce it until 3/4 left. Now this is optional, but you can skim off the oil that's accumulated on the top of the pan just to make it less fattier. Now after around 5 minutes boiling, it has reduced by almost quarter and it has thickened up a bit. Now what you want to do is pour some of the liquid back to the pork. Just do it little by little. You can always add, but you can take away. And start mixing. Now this is the consistency you're looking for. Now the rolls is ready. Put it on the bench. And now we can start assembling. Now you've got everything ready. The meat, the coleslaw, and the roll. You can start assembling. What you want to do is put a good amount of meat on the roll and also a good amount of coleslaw. There you have it, guys. A miso glazed pulled pork sandwich with coleslaw in Japanese style dressing. I hope you enjoyed watching that. Please follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and please subscribe to this channel. Links and measurements are in the description box below. Please go ahead and watch my other video on coleslaw with Japanese style dressing. Please leave a comment below, let me know what you want to see me cook next time. See you next week, guys. Bye!